my boy, Rod's my tsundere. I don't know how the fucking Beast shown in Beauty and the Beast first. I don't know how the fucking charming man of compliments and dick works. I don't know. I thought I understood him because he likes tsunderes, but apparently I don't.
Compliments and dick. Hours go by, and eventually I realize that it's time to help Anise with the night chores. Now I'm helping her restock some of the bottles that Waltz and Karma brought back from town. I hope Anise does not mention what happened earlier today. I slip out of bed and head down to the main area of the tavern. The room is mostly quiet by the time I go downstairs. Parfait and Delora are talking to each other at a table. Karma passes me by as I walk downstairs. He looks exhausted and oddly frustrated. I make my way over to Anise, who is already putting bottles on the shelves.
Princess, are you... Oh, okay now?
I'm fine. Now what did you need me to do? Anise explains how restocking works. She shows me the labels on the shelves and explains that the empty spots are where the new bottles go. It's not a hard job, and one I can easily do without thinking too hard. For a while, the only sounds that can be heard in the Martian are the bottles clinking against each other. Underneath that is the murmuring between Parfait and Delora. I have no idea what they're talking about, but they look serious, so it must be something important. It's probably they're gonna start talking about our mother soon.
Oh, good.
They seem to be bringing it up earlier and earlier in each route.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, because it makes room for other conflicts.
And honestly, I was literally just thinking, man, we do not see enough of Rod in the other routes. I miss the damn boy. I miss him.
I miss him too.
So, Princess, can I ask what life was like at the palace?
Right. She cannot remember working in the palace before.
I don't mean to pry, I was just trying to make conversation.
I would rather not.
Okay.
Is this the make friends with Anise route?
I'm okay with that. I'd like to.
Eventually, Parfait and Delora stand from their seats and move to another room to continue their conversation. Anise breaks the silence again.
The tavern is nice when it's quiet like this, isn't it? You can hear the sounds outside if you open a window.
My hands move stiffly, placing bottles by shelves on shelves by label. All I want to do is get the work done and then return to my room.
It was like this at the old place that I used to work. I was hired by a rich family to be their maid. Their mansion was a beautiful place. You could hear the crickets if you were by the windows on the bottom floor.
It seems like her memory has been twisted by my curse, so she cannot remember working at the palace. All she remembers is working for a rich family.
It was a nice place, Princess. There was a girl close to my age who had a radiant smile.
Could not have been me.
Emmeline.
Radiant smile. She must be talking about Emmeline. Oh, Emmeline, I miss her too.
I miss Emmeline too.
The head of the mansion is a really kind man, and...
She grows suddenly quiet, a look of confusion coming to her face. She pauses and then shakes her head.
I can't seem to remember everyone that was there, but I'm pretty sure they were all nice people. At least, I'd like to think so. I was just a bad maid.
No, Anise, no you weren't!
No, you weren't! We were in the wrong!
She was.
And now we made her a yandere.
Oh,
we
no.
did this!
It's our fault!
We did this to her!
It's our fault.
Oh,
We did this.
No!
She was. Because of her, Delora's dress was torn.
I was too ashamed to tell one of the mistresses that I couldn't save her doll.
Save her doll. Anise looks down, her smile wistful.
I was fired on my first day because I couldn't save one of the mistress's dolls. I was the one cleaning her shelves that day, and when I went in, I saw a crow had come in through the open window and was pecking at one of the dolls. I shooed it away, but it was too late. The doll had a little rip in its dress, and I was fired for not doing my job properly.
So, it wasn't Anise who ripped Delora's dress, but a bird? Is that why Delora insisted Anise deserves an apology? What happened after you were fired?
Lady Parfait found me on the streets. I couldn't go back to my aunt's house. Not after what happened.
Oh, Anise!
Oh, God!
Oh, no.
Oh, God!
Anise understands! Anise has an abusive family, too! Oh,
I love you, Anise. It's okay.
Oh,
it's
no.
okay.
Oh,
I'll love
no.
you even if you're yandere. I don't usually make excuses. I usually hate them, but I'll make an excuse for you. You're
Anise for true Cinderella.
What?
Anise is from an abusive family, was poor, did chores, and is kind-hearted.
And was wrongfully let go.
Yeah. Did you say that line?
Oh, I'm sad.
She never liked me anyway.
Anisa's face clouds briefly with sorrow, but the expression is short-lived.
I can never forget the day I met Lady Parfait. I told her I'd be able to help her, and anyone else that got sick. That I can even do all the cooking, since I've been making meals for my father since I was a young girl.
Is she cooking and serving and cleaning and doctoring?
My God.
Good God, this girl's skilled.
I begged her to take me in, and she did. I owe Lady Parfait a lot.
Is she yandere for Lady Parfait?
Oh, shit. Maybe she's yandere for a lot of people.
Polyamorous yandere.
Polyamorous yandere. Possibly. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, why not, right?
Why not?
Why didn't you go back to your father after you were fired?
My father passed away a while ago, and my mother died giving birth to me. My father was an herbalist, and he taught me a lot when he was still with me. So before Rumpel came in, I helped Lady Parfait with herbal remedies.
So you have no one.
That's what I thought, but now I have everyone here. The Martian is my family now. And if they don't like it, I'll stab them.
Family. What?
And if they don't like it, I'll stab them.
You're my family, whether you like it or not. Family.
Family.
Oh God, she's like fucking.
Welcome to the family, girl.
What? Well, I mean, not more Jack Baker. I was thinking more of Evelyn. Like,
Yeah, we'll be together forever. Can we be a family, Emmeline? Not Emmeline, oh my God, Eliane. We can also be a family, Emmeline. And Rod. We can also be a family. Princess, we're all happy to have you here, too. You really help out on the Martian, and I can tell Rumpel's happy to have you as a partner.
The memory of what happened today slowly seeps back inside my mind. I just want to forget. I cannot help the irritation bubbling up inside of me.
I know he's a little overwhelming, but I'm pretty sure Rumpel is really just trying to help you. Just like he's helping Lady Parfait.
It's not the same thing at all.
Oh.
The two of us continue working until Anise makes another wistful comment.
The ways I worked at before this. It felt like there was warmth in that gigantic home, but it was stifled.
That place isn't warm at all. I speak the words without even meaning to. Anise looks up at me curiously. The king suddenly started speaking to me when Mother died, but it was never enough.
are you telling me he never talked to her entire childhood?
But we had a flashback where he, tried to take her into town to meet the townspeople and everyone just hated her.
Yeah.
Before that, he was cold and distant, and even now he favors his new wife and children over me. There were people, but they all wore fake smiles, and my father, he was the worst of all. I may as well have never existed to him.
Princess, I'm sorry.
For what?
You're talking about the palace, right? The king always seemed so nice.
He put his kingdom before his children. Anise fidgets nervously.
I'm sorry.
Apologies are not going to change the past.
Sometimes apologizing seems like all we can do when we can't change something that's already happened.
I think about Anise who tried to save my doll, and the way I fired her that day. Rumpel told me once that all I had to do was listen to people to sympathize with them. Could that also be true for finding out the truth? All I can do to make up for what I did to her is... Apologize to Anise!
Apologize!
I am sorry.
It's not too late to apologize.
It's not too late. Anise looks at me, clearly shocked. She stares for a few moments before I scowl at her. Staring is rude.
I was just... why are you apologizing to me, Princess?
It's for something I did that you wouldn't remember.
That I wouldn't remember? You should tell me. I promise I wouldn't hold it against you.
You should, though. It's not important. Anise's eyes are suddenly downcast, and no matter the attempt, her smile isn't as bright as it once was. I quickly finish stacking the bottles on the shelves. I'm done. Anise turns to look at me with an unusually tired expression on her face.
Thank you for listening to me, Princess. And for telling me a little bit about yourself, too.
I feel like I might have said too much. I do not respond to Anise, but instead choose to head out the front door. Anise asks where I'm going, but I just ignore her. I think about heading to town, but then reconsider. I decide to head to the forest instead. I make my way to the forest clearing. In the dark, everything feels a lot more comfortable. Here I do not have to pretend to listen to anyone, and I do not have to talk about myself. I settle down on a rock and stare up at the sky. There it is.
Oh, thank God, there it is.
I apologized, but Anise did not even understand my apology. And even now I still cannot bring myself to trust those at the Martian. I sigh and find myself speaking aloud. Maybe I am the Ice Princess.
Ah, but have you seen the beautiful sculptures that can be made from ice, Princess?
Are you saying you want to carve my body?
With my eyes.
Christ. I turn to see Rumpel walking towards me, a broad grin on his face.
Ice always sparkles in the sun. It glistens and stands so proudly where it's been sculpted.
I stare at Rumpel blankly. He sighs and shakes his head.
I'm sorry. That one was particularly bad, wasn't it?
He sits down beside me and his grin falters a bit.
Ah. I have no white lilies to give you this time, my sweet princess, but I will offer anything else you would need for me to apologize for my advice earlier today. I can offer anything. My words, my body.
I cut Rumpel off as I'm not in the mood for his usual behavior. You are always like this. All you ever do is flirt. Any meaningful thing you try to say is lost in the flattery you constantly give to people. It's shallow.
You're right.
What? I stare at him. Rumpel's still smiling, but it's not the same confident grin he wore earlier.
Somewhere deep in my memories, I remember someone telling me off just like this. Many people enjoy flattery, Princess, and a lot of people are receptive to flirting. But nothing can measure up to a genuine compliment. But I stand by what I said before, and that making a person happy is a good deed. Look, I'll show you.
Rumpel shifts so that he's looking right at me. And I notice that his smile is gone.
Elion, of all the women I've met, you are the most straightforward and honest. Many do not have the courage or the confidence to exhibit those qualities, and that's why I admire you, and why I will always take your words to heart, because I know you will always speak the truth.
I look into Rumpel's eyes, which still have a gentle shimmer despite the darkness. For a few moments, his words float around in my head. No one has ever called my bluntness honesty before, and no one has ever complimented me for it. Rumpel told me before that I deserve to be spoiled. Maybe it's because he sees the things I do in a more positive light.
My, you're struck speechless by that, aren't you? You look with your cheeks so rosy, my princess. Oh, my sweet princess.
I glare at him and Rumpel just laughs in response. I put a hand to my cheek, suddenly self-conscious. Rumpel smiles at me, but it's not the usual playful smile. Right now he looks almost serious. Did he mean what he just said?
I feel like we're at the point where she would ask if he meant it. Like, I feel like I feel like it might be past the point of just not believing it at all. Like, she's opened up more.
I think it's funny because you have consistently, since the start of Karma's route, always gone for the wrong answers.
I don't understand how these men work. I understand Rod, okay? Rod's my boy. Rod's my tsundere. I don't know how the fucking Bishonen Beauty the Beast works. I don't know how the fucking charming man of compliments and dick works. I don't know. I thought I understood him because he likes tsunderes, but apparently I don't.
Compliments and dick.
Rumpel, I thought I was you.
But we're not playing as him now. We're playing as Elion.
Look, but see, the problem is that I'm thinking as Rumpel, what would I want from my tsundere at this point? And I would want them to ask if I meant it. I'm like,
But earlier he was talking about how someone in his past told him off.
I'm like, I understand the tell him off thing because also, like, that is cute when they're like blushy face and stuff. But it's, I don't know. I felt like in the moment, I don't understand you, you fucking bespectacled minion. Tell him off.
Tell him off? Why did you have to be so dramatic when you gave me that compliment?
I was dramatic? Me?
I cross my arms and Rumpel grins at me.
I can't help it, princess. I am dramatic by nature. A compliment is, in some ways, a performance.
So you did not mean what you said?
No, I did, I swear, I did. I was trying to show you how making a person happy can be a good deed. Complimenting a person on appearances is easier than complimenting them on their demeanor. You have to know a person for that. I will remember that, and I meant what I said, princess. And I swear, that wasn't just me trying to weave spectacular words together, although I am quite good at that. I bet you made a niece happy, too.
You were spying on our conversation.
I would never! I just happened to be making my way downtown, walking fast, homebound! Making my way down the stairs very slowly.
You don't even know what I was apologizing for.
No, but you thought you had to after you listened to her, didn't you?
I listen far more than you do.
Oh, princess, you've shattered my heart so many times there are permanent cracks.
Good thing you're a doctor.
But do not worry. The cracks in my heart allow even more of you to make your way into it.
Rumpel awkwardly laughs when I remain silent. I'm lonely.
Please love me. Anyway, there are different kinds of listening, Princess. Listening to sympathize is one kind. Trying to put yourself in someone's shoes, trying to understand them. That is one of the ways. Then there is this kind of listening that is shallow. One pretends to listen without ever letting the words into their heart.
Words are fickle things. Mother always told me that people lie and that people would say whatever benefited them. It is foolish to trust words. What if Anise had been lying to me? Why would I put so much blind faith in people?
Because more often than not, people are good, Princess.
I let out an exasperated sigh. Sometimes I cannot tell if I'm angry or confused by Rumpel.
Oh, what a beautiful sound! It was as if the sweet wind itself was gently tickling my ear. Oh, so ticklish.
I slide away from him and scowl.
Oh, your scowl is adorable too, and you have such delicate lips.
Right. I'm still convinced that his earlier compliment was just a lie. How can he say something genuine and then slide right back into this pitiful flattery? For a moment, silence falls, and I find to my surprise that it's not awkward being alone with Rumpel.
Will you accept my apology for earlier? I promise I'll never try to get you to flirt with anyone ever again, unless it's me. Besides, if you flirted with another man and then grew fond of him, I would be devastated.
That would never happen.
You didn't let me finish. I was going to say that I would be devastated, because that would mean that your heart belongs to someone else and...
My heart belongs to no one.
I was stealing, like a thief in the night.
Like Satan?
Yes.
That will also never happen.
If not that, then I'll settle with making you smile. At least once. Because I'm sure you would shine as brightly as the sun if you smiled. You would shine bright like a diamond.
You are unreasonably persistent.
Love is a persistent endeavor, Princess. A loving man, sorry. A man in love.
A loving man.
I'm a loving man. A man in love stops at nothing to win over the woman that he so adores.
Then you must be in love with many women. I stand up. I would appreciate you just complimenting me when you mean it.
But, Princess, I mean every one of my compliments.
I have no energy to chastise him right now, but at least I no longer have that anger inside from earlier. It's been a long day, and I'm going to bed.
Would you like company?
Ugh!
I didn't mean,
Good night, Rumpel.
Good night, Princess Elion. Another cold shower.
I make my way back to the tavern. What? What did you say?
I said another cold shower. What did you give me some?
I make my way back to the tavern, feeling surprisingly light. Still, even if Rumpel's words might make me happier than I care to admit, he's not doing a very good job of helping me with my curse. I might have to do this on my own after all.